Welcome to the Dice of the Round Table. I'm Jesse.
And this is Matt.
And today we're going to review Dog Lovers.
So we got this while we were on our trip in Pittsburgh. And we went to Phantom of the Addicts Games, which is a great little store in Pittsburgh. And our youngest son, Caleb, was like, I want to get a game. Okay. And he picked this. Now, mind you, he's very young. So all he saw was dogs.
He likes dogs.
I looked at it and said, okay, why not? We can give it a try. And your response was?
My response was, it's by AEG. I like AEG. I know who they are. Sure.
And AEG does not fail because it's a card-based game. The concept is basically there's these abandoned dogs, rescue dogs, and you're setting up a grid, and you're collecting cards. You need to feed the dogs, because if you don't feed them what they want, which is specific foods, they give you negative points. You're trying to give them houses and treats, and give them love, and give them, teach them tricks, because tricks dictates what cards you pick off the tableau. And you do play, there's modifications for 2, 3, or 4 players. 4 players you play with everything. The other ones you take out cards because it says 3+.
Yeah, and it tells you how many cards to count down to,
So set up, maybe 5-10 minutes. If you're always playing with a certain number and you know that, you take those cards out, even better. Really kind of easy to play. We learned it while we were in Pittsburgh. We played it there twice.
We did.
And then the kids have played it on their own. So it's very rules friendly, easy.
It's easy to learn.
Yeah. So what do you think about the components?
Okay, so the components are really just cubes, but I like it because they match the cards so well. I know exactly what I'm grabbing and how many I have, and so it's simple enough.
Yeah, I mean, it's solid, small little box, very compact. Things fit in really well. Can't see them expanding this, so one and done. Everything's here. I can see some replayability in here. Strategy.
Strategy is all about the tricks.
Yeah, like where you take.
Where you take cards from.
There is no planning,
No.
especially in a 4-player game, because you're shuffling that tableau around. So
every turn.
Waiting for, if you were thinking you're going to hold on to a card now, with 2 players, you could do some planning. But 3 players, forget it. You're planning like at the end of the previous person's turn, because what's now available because you went here and I can't set my trick here because you can't. It's a 9-card grid, and wherever the other person take, you can't take from that same spot.
You can, but you can only take 2 instead of 3.
No, your trick can't line up where the watchdog is.
Oh, it can't line up.
Yeah, so you can't start in the same spot.
Okay.
So you have to like rotate the cards you take in case someone does do that to you.
Yeah.
And you can't take more than 1 card from a row someone already took. We came across that
A couple of times.
once.
Yeah.
Once and a couple full games. So it does not happen very often. But if you're playing with some people that are like really like in it, that probably could become an issue. Any other thoughts? We did components, depth.
It plays through pretty quickly. I mean, it
4
was
players.
4 players.
40 minutes.
I think it took me like 35.
Once we played.
Yeah, once we played.
It says.
First game takes a little longer, but it usually does.
Yeah, 30 minutes it says.
Yeah, so it's a quick little game. If you got something, in between something, you can pull that out and play a quick little game of it just to fill the time. But it's a good game.
And the theme's solid.
The theme is definitely solid.
Because again, one of the things is like set collection. There's set collection in there. There's amping up your dogs with different things. Like there's a couple different mechanics in there.
There's a couple rule breaker cards in there.
Yeah. And I did, for my 2 plays, I did try to do I did 2 different strategies. One going for as many dogs as possible, one for as few dogs as possible, and just like jam-packing it. And watching the other ones play, everyone's done like different things, and I didn't see anything yet because our youngest, the first time we played again, he's just picking what he likes, and he ended up winning. But he had like 6 dogs
Yep.
and a little bit on each, and he just took it that way. Where when I purposely went as few dogs as possible and like putting everything I could put into them, I think I was second place by like 5 points. So you can play different strategies if you want. But again, it's just how you want to feel based on how the cards are coming out. Because there was a couple of times like, was it you or our daughter was having issues with getting food?
I was.
Okay, yeah. There was a game where all the food would come out and everyone else would take it, and her turn, and
There was no food on the table.
nothing you can do about it. But yeah, solid little game. I mean, out of 10,
I'd give it a 9. I mean, I really enjoyed playing it.
I mean, I would say 8. So it's a high rating. If you play this a lot, I don't know. I think there would be a point where
Yeah.
it's like, eh. But I mean, 15, 20 plays should be able to get done, and then, but it basic enough that I think you can teach other people that.
Yeah.
Good little intro game.
Yeah.
So, if you have thoughts, drop it in the comments. And what have you seen it, heard about it? Because I really haven't heard anything about it until our son picked it up off the shelf.
Yeah, it was kind of random.
So, anyway, like the video if it was helpful. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Always helps us out.
We'll see you next time.
Take care.